What's up, everybody? Today we're doing my League Two. Looking back at my League Two predictions as the season ended yesterday, and let me tell you, I got a lot wrong. I think I only got one position right, which is not very good. My League Two knowledge isn't that good, but yeah, let's go through it. Starting with 24th place, I put Bromley. I didn't believe in Bromley at all when they came up. Obviously, their first season in the league, I didn't know they'd think they'd do too well, and I thought League Two football would be too hard for them, but they've done well. Michael Cheek, he's done really well for them, stepping up. He's always done well for them in each league he's played in with them. So yeah, I put them to finish 24th, and they actually finished 11th place. So I'm going to do this point tally thing. So the amount of minus points I have, the lowest amount is good. So for example, minus 10, that's a good point. Good for the end of my predictions. If I have minus 10 at the end of predictions, well, I've done my predictions well. If I have like minus 100, then that's bad. So starting off with that, that's minus 13. Now on to the next one, Carlisle United. Put them 23rd. They got relegated last season. They didn't have that much money. They didn't really bring any, but they did bring a lot of players in actually, but they've struggled to adjust to League Two football since they come back down. Finished 23rd, and I predicted them to finish 23rd as well. So that's one of my only one predictions right, and my points tally stays at minus 13. Next up in 22nd, I put Colchester United. It was the same position as the last season. 22nd, I thought they'd struggle again and just survive, but this season they've impressed, finishing mid-table, 10th place. They've done well for a playoff push, but obviously they missed out, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Prediction, 12 points off, and yeah, it's not really good. And they've had a great season compared to what I thought they'd do. Next up is I put Swindon in 21st place. Again, another mid-table team where I thought they'd finish near the relegation zone. And yeah, they've had a really good season, finishing in mid-table, and they'll look to improve on that season next season. And they want to hope to get promoted, maybe improve their mid-table position. And yeah, they finished 12th, this season, so that is a minus 9 extra points, which puts me at minus 34. Next up, I put Morecambe at 20th. They actually finished last place, being relegated. I thought they'd struggle this season, but they've struggled a bit more than that. The finances have not been very good, and they got relegated this season, and they'll have to play in League One. In the National League, for I think the first time in quite a while. They've either been in it once or twice, or it might be their first time. I don't know. But they will be competing in the National League next season alongside Carlisle. So that is a total of minus 4 points, which was minus 38. Next up, I put Grimsby at 19th, and this season they finished 9th. They've had a good season. Coming off the last season, they've done well. And yeah, I just didn't believe in them, after their last season, they did not do too well. Last season finishing 21st, thought they'd have a similar season, but they've wellly improved. And yeah, finishing 9th, so that is minus 10 points. negative 48. Next up is Tranmere. Put them in 18th, 20th. I think that's quite a good prediction. Quite in a place. That's a position where they've finished only 2 positions off their 20th place finish. They've not had a great season. So you've been battling for the relegation zone pretty much all season. And yeah, finishing 20th. And I said 18th, so that's minus 2 points, which puts us at minus 50. Next up is Accrington. I put them at 17th place. They actually finished 21st. Struggle this season. If they don't find anyone to bring in next season, they could have troubles of being relegated next season, because they have not been very good at all. And yeah, that's why they finished 21st, so that is minus 4 points. Next up is Newport County, putting at 16th. They actually finished just above the relegation zone in 22nd. They've been battling bottom half all season. They haven't really been involved with the relegation scrap since really the start of the season. And yeah, they've done all right to stay up. And yeah, I thought they'd do a bit better than that, but obviously not. So that is minus 6 points, which is at minus 60. Next up, this is a stinker of a one. I said Walsall at 15th. They actually finished 4th. That is 11 places off the actual position. Walsall have succeeded very well. They did look like they were going to get promoted automatically, but the drop-off really didn't help them in any way, and they finished in the playoffs, and they'll have to play Chesterfield next in the playoff semi-final. And yeah, that is minus 11, which puts us at minus 71. Next up, I said Harrogate to finish at 14th. They actually finished 18th. I think that's quite a decent prediction. Not too far off. Not too far away either. So isn't that bad. They've had a alright season. It's not the best. Quite a boring season. And yeah, that is minus 4 points. Next up is Cheltenham. I said Cheltenham would finish 13th place, and they actually finished 15th. Again, another prediction where it's somewhat right and it's somewhat close. Mid-table, pretty much for the whole season. Yeah, they've had an alright season, and they'll want to extend their squad, won't they, and battle for at least playoffs back to League One, where they got relegated last season, I believe. Minus 2, which is at minus 77. Next one, I said Port Vale at 12th place, and they actually finished 2nd. I thought they'd struggle to adjust to League 2 football, but they've done well coming back down. They've got straight back up. Unluckily, they weren't champions. It was very unlucky, Doncaster taking that on the final day. But they've had a good season regardless, and they'll look forward to go up. That is minus 10 points. Minus 87. Next up is Notts County. I said 11th. They actually finished 6th. They finished mid-table last season, and they've improved, getting playoffs, battling for playoffs. They'll be playing AFC Wimbledon and either one of Chesterfield, or also they'll look to get promoted for one of the first times in quite a while. They got promoted from the National League 2 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, and yeah, they'll look to get promoted, be big for the club and the fans. So that is minus 5 points. Is that minus 92? Next up is Salford up at 10th. They actually finished 8th place, which is a good position for them. they've done well, missing out on playoffs again. Next season they'll want to take a step further and get playoffs, or maybe even automatic promotion. Be big for the club, getting in League One for the first time in their history, I think. So yeah, that is minus 2 points, which puts us at minus 94. Next up is Fleetwood. I said 9th place for Fleetwood. They actually finished 14th. Yeah, quite a mediocre season, mid-table, middle of the pack. They'll want to improve after getting relegated last season, and hopefully they'll want to go up and compete in League One again. So that is minus 5. So they're at minus 99. Next up is AFC Wimbledon. I said 8th place. They actually finished 5th. They've had a great season, obviously off the back of last season, finishing just outside the playoffs, I think. I'm not quite sure where they finished last season, but yeah, they've done well. They'll want to compete in the playoffs and hopefully do well in it. And get promoted. So that is 3 places up, but to that minus 102. That's not going well for me, is it? Next up, MK Dons, put them at 7th place, and this season they've really disappointed, finishing 19th. Bottom half of the table. They'll want to improve their squad, otherwise they'll finish near there again, and they'll not improve at all. We've got Paul Warne in charge, the former Derby manager who got sacked a couple of months ago from them. And yeah, that is minus 12. Minus 114. Bradford, I said 6th place. I thought they'd get playoffs, and they got automatic promotion on the final day. Good for them. League One for the first time in quite a while. They've been finishing mid-table. Not mid-table, sorry. Playoffs pretty much every season. This time they've stepped up forward and finished in the top 3, which is really good. So, Bradford is minus 3 points, minus 117. Next up is Doncaster. I said they finished 5th in the mid-table position, and they've impressed this season. The final day, winning League Two, in 1st place, and they've done well. Hopefully, they'll want to hope to have a great League One campaign next season, and yeah, my prediction isn't that wrong. So that's minus 4, which puts us at minus minus 121. Next up is Barrow. I said they finished 4th, and they actually finished 16th. Last season they missed out narrowly on the playoffs, and they've gotten worse this season. Finishing bottom half, mid-table. They haven't been really worried with relegation this season. They've just been mid-table all season and fallen down on the last game of the season. And yeah, it's not been a good campaign for them. Minus 12. Next up is Crewe Alexandra. I said 3rd place. They actually finished 13th. Disappointed. This season, I thought to have a great campaign. I think they finished in the playoffs last season. And they've had a terrible season in response to their playoff loss last season. And yeah, the mid-table, they'll want to improve next season. Minus 143 now. Down for the top 2. In 2nd, I said Chesterfield. I thought they'd have a great season in their 1st season back in League One, and they did. They finished in the playoffs in 7th place last season. I think they've had a quite decent chance. Also, they've not been in good form, and they could have a great chance over against MK Dons. AFC Wimbledon or Notts County. And yeah, that is -5. 4, 8. Very bad one. Said top of the table. I said Gillingham. They actually finished 17th. I've had a disappointing season. I thought they'd finish near the top of the table. All the signings they brought in, but all the signings disappointed and just didn't really do anything. And they finished bottom half, mid-table in League 2. That's -16 points, which puts my grand total up to 164 places wrong in League 2, which is not a good score. I will be comparing these to my other predictions in the other leagues: League 1, Championship, National League, Premier League, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. The League 1 predictions will come out soon, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you later. Please like and subscribe if you can, if you want to, if you enjoyed, and like the video as well. It will really help, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.